And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday morning here at SNSN. It's 5 minutes after 9 o'clock with Mike and Lisa from Crystal Visions in the beautiful town of Griswold. Or where the hell are you from?
Crystal Visions is in Jewett City.
It's in Griswold.
From Crystal Visions
Oh, look at that. See? Look at that. You got a tape delayed.
Well,
you got that error going on.
I found you, so.
I found you. I found you.
I found you.
Psychic Tuesday. Tina's MIA again for 2 weeks in a row.
She said she was coming.
When did she say that? Last Tuesday?
No, she called me yesterday, actually. And she said that she was going to be here. She said she did have a house cleaning after the radio show. That's why I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what they always say.
Tina, text message. Oh, she said, just woke up, came home at 8, had 3 cups of coffee. That's all I remember.
So she won't be here.
I won't be there today.
Yeah, well, told you.
Yep, that's what she just said.
All right, so no Tina. I wish I knew somebody else that did tarot.
I do. I have a lot of people that do tarot.
Yeah, but you even have said that you kind of suck doing tarot. Because
people want to know the meaning of the cards. I mean, I can give you people like the gist of the cards, but I don't like it doesn't make sense to tell the story.
Did you bring cards with you?
I did not, because she told me she was going to be here.
Okay, let's just figure out Tina's not coming anymore.
I have Caitlin, that's the young girl. She read for you. We have a couple other girls that are in our tarot class that is done today, so I can have them, Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to think about that if we want to do tarot on Psychic
I mean,
Tuesday.
I can do it. I don't like to. I don't like props. Does that make sense? I don't like props.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get the information from other ways. So, I mean, I can flip cards and fake it really good.
There's a well-known psychic out of right around the Chicago area. And her name is Sonia Choquette. And when she was small, when she was young, she would use tarot cards. And she found out that she didn't even like tarot cards and didn't even like using them.
Yeah.
But she needed some sort of
a visual
focal point.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know what? She used? A deck of cards.
Yep. I've had people that do that.
Yeah, just a regular old deck of cards.
Because your hearts represent your pentacles, your spades are, your swords, your clubs are your wands. So everything coincides with each other. The only thing that you don't have with regular playing cards is the major arcana, as they call it.
Just leave the jokers in.
Well, you'd need a lot more jokers for their major arcana.
Buy 3 decks.
How
many cards in a deck of tarot cards?
70, some 78.
Well, there you go.
Is the average.
So buy two regular decks.
You can use oracle cards too. Yep, you can use oracles. I do cards of the day. I love the Crow Tarot, but the Crow Tarot is totally different than the Raider White and stuff like that, because their meanings are so much differently.
So I want to say good morning to Hayden already, checking on in. And Gavin, good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Psychic Tuesday. The phone number here is 860-591-1054. 860-591-10... What?
I'm thinking I do have other tarot readers too. So
yeah, you may want to look into that if we want to continue doing that. I don't know. I love Tina, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know if she's coming anymore.
I know she said she was going to be here. She had
a busy life. I'm not saying she doesn't,
but she also needs to take time for herself in a different way that she does.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, No. I mean, that she's doing. She's being a jerk.
Yeah.
We have a special guest here in the studio as well. We'll just call her Ms. X.
Ms. X. Okay.
She does have a microphone on her.
I do. Hi.
But she does not want to be seen on camera. We don't even know who she is. She's wearing a Lucha Libre wrestling mask. So she walked in here and said, I want to be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be Ms. X.
She so said that. Yep.
Hayden says, good morning, Ms. X.
Good morning.
And then she also said, we both look good this morning.
Oh, thank you.
So I love the way you spiked your hair today.
Yeah, I kind of, it's getting to that point where I want to cut it again, but yeah, just leave it a little.
You know what? And it's funny if you watch Lisa, which if you tune into this show on a weekly basis, you'll notice Lisa has one of the best smiles.
Thank you.
Because when you smile, all of a sudden your whole face lights up. So you really do. I noticed that last week. I'm going, oh, what a nice smile.
Oh, thank you.
So I hate your short hair, but I do.
I hate hair. Hair is so dirty.
Ms. X says no.
Yeah. It is dirty.
Do you want me to sit there to fill the space for you?
No. You said you didn't want to be on camera.
Okay. I can fill the space.
You'd have to take your Lucha Libre mask off too. I mean, she's got the cape on. She's got everything. She
should be stripping down.
Well, no. She's just in full wrestling regalia.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want anybody to know who she is. I got this phone call last week. I want to be on your show. Who are you? You don't need to know. So now I'm instantly worried.
Like the Masked Singer and stuff like that. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I could be a Masked Singer.
Yeah. She sounds really threatening, doesn't she?
Well, I think it's like she's disguising her voice.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
See?
Hold on. Go ahead, say something.
You have no idea.
You didn't hear it. You gotta plug. You gotta hear. Use the new headphones. Plug in. You can see. Oh, watch out! Ooh, you were almost on camera. You gotta plug them in though. They're not wireless. Here, just throw me the thing so that way.
Oh.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
All right. So go ahead. Ms. X, say it again.
I said, you have no idea.
So Ms. X is obviously from another realm.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she wouldn't sound like she's in a bucket.
In a bucket?
Yeah, right?
I am in a bucket.
See?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, she drew you into the bucket.
Oh, no, I pulled myself out. All right. So, Ms. X, are you going to go ahead and pipe in on some of the ratings, if you so feel so fit to do so?
Sure.
All right. 860-591-1054 is our phone number. Please don't be Johnny come lately. Please don't wait to the last minute and then go, hey, why can't you read me?
Yeah.
Like I'm here. And you sound like, like Bueller. Hayden says she's a time traveler from Thursdays. Is that a yes, Ms. X, or is it a no?
Wouldn't you like to know?
See, there you go. We don't know. We don't know. Little conspiracy here.
That's right. Hey, keep them guessing. That's the way to work.
That's it. If you have any questions too, you can pop them in the room as well. Also, we will note that you're not going to get the best connection if you do that. Lisa, tell them why.
It's just better, like energy wise. If they call in, you can hear the voice.
Yeah.
Then you're not opening. Like I'm not opening myself up to everybody and their brother either. So, and having them all come in. Although I have had this Luke with me still now for a week. So
tell us about Luke.
Well, Luke actually came in, I believe it was a week ago Monday.
Yeah, it was last week because you talked about it last Tuesday.
And he just kind of like popped in and was like, "Hey, I'm Luke," and I'm like, "Okay." So I had a couple readings this week and it didn't go to anybody there. So, but he's still kind of like lingering around unless he's a hitchhiker, which can happen. So.
What do you mean hitchhiker?
Like just a spirit energy that attaches itself to you because, they're like, oh, this person can hear me and is acknowledging me and,
What about an entity that gives you a fake name? Does that ever happen?
It does, because spirit is, a lot of people don't realize spirits are very, very tricky, and they'll tell you that they're Uncle Joe just to come through and get information. So usually I try to get something that someone will recognize from the person, as far as like either their personality or something like of that nature. Tricky. So there's
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I'm turning a couple trickies. Oh, that's a different song.
I was super excited because my daughter's actually seeing spirits. She doesn't ever tell anybody, but
really, which one? Or don't you not want to divulge that?
Well, I can't divulge that because then some people might because of her job might
that you've already okay. Now I can already figure it out. Okay. So
yeah,
when does it become you're seeing spirits and you're not hallucinating?
Well, it depends.
No, I'm serious. That's a serious question. I mean,
hallucination, like you normally hallucinate.
Well, if you're eating mushrooms, you're probably going to hallucinate.
Then I wouldn't trust anything that you're getting.
But how do you know you're not having like lack of oxygen or something like that? And next thing you know, you start seeing things.
By confirming it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a different visual. I think so. The best way I can describe it is like when I first see a spirit, they will pop in, like I see you guys, but then after it, they turn to if you're driving down a hot road and you see the haze coming up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. That's what they so they're kind of hazy or wiggly. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it's kind
of like a bad TV reception.
Yeah, that's how kind of how I see them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen it's different for me. So they I see them in my mind's eye all the time, but as a matter of they actually come to the right side of my head, right in my ear, and go and talk to me.
Ooh, you almost got a glimpse of Ms. X. You did see her hand. There's her hand. That's Ms. X. As she gleefully moves more to the right. If you have a question strictly for Ms. X, drop it in the room or call. Let's see. Laura says, my daughter had a reading with Lisa last week, and she said it was a great experience.
Oh, thank you.
That was one of the days that Lisa was hallucinating.
Nah, I only drink mugwort and kava and
what is that? Tell us what that is. I think you've mentioned it a couple of times.
Mugwort is just, they say it's like an intoxifying herb. It actually is supposed to help stimulate your vision and stuff like that. It's very, very, very bitter. I've drank mugwort tea and there's not enough honey in the world to counteract that bitterness taste.
So why do you drink it?
Because it helps increase your visions. I don't know exactly, does it decalcify your pineal gland, how that works, but it helps.
Okay.
With that.
I'm just thinking if it doesn't taste good, it's kind of like my dad. It's like my dad, back in the day
but it's an all natural things to help you reach your goal that you're trying to reach.
What is the name of it again?
Mugwort.
Sounds like something right out of Harry Potter.
It really does.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I'm going to apparate in a minute.
Mugwort, kava, Damania.
Kava, that sounds like a place in Hawaii.
Right? Damania is actually good for astral travel.
I'm gonna drive on to Kava.
There you go. Oh boy.
Sorry. Get any other things I can screw with?
Whatever you choose with. Let's see.
Trying to kill the fly.
Well, catnip's good for relaxation.
Yeah, if you're a cat.
No, you drink it. Catnip tea. Some people smoke catnip too.
Really?
And some people smoke mugwort too. because you do mugwort, colt's
Some
foot.
people smoke stuffed animals. It doesn't make it
Well,
mean
that's
it's going
crazy.
to work. Yeah.
Mugwort, colt's foot, and mullein actually help with people that smoke it because the colt's foot actually helps clear your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
You cough up all kinds of nastiness.
Great. So you get a fur ball.
I would
Great.
say
Yeah.
albuterol and oxygen. It works for the lungs. Pretty good.
Yeah. There you go. I'm with Ms. X there on that one.
I'm just
A little kava.
kava.
Little
You should try.
trip of
You
kava
should try kava.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to try any of that stuff. It just sounds like it's not pleasant. Really, like mugwort. Hi, Lisa Susie for mugwort. It does not sound like something that I want to go out and buy.
No, it sounds like something you squeeze out of a
Zit.
sore or something.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse me, doctor. Have you seen the amount of mugwort in that sore over there?
Yeah, no.
So do you sell these such things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We got all kinds of organic herbs and stuff that we sell.
Okay.
And I even do like classes on them so people know what exactly that they do. Like St. John's wort's good for inflammation and like if you have like gout, it actually helps with gout. So when it's a natural herb, you've heard of St. John's wort.
Sure.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna smoke it though.
No, you drink it.
Oh. I thought it was like a salve.
No, they have it
Or
in
a
pill form
a
too.
pill form,
Yeah. It's an herb.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was one that I told you my story about valerian root, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story about that?
I think so.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you the story?
About the double on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, valerian root helps you sleep.
Well, in Africa, they used to chew on it, or maybe they still do. They chew on it, on the root itself, to help calm you and make you sleep or help you to sleep. But it smells awful.
It smells like sweaty feet. Like
yeah,
it's the nastiest smelling stuff I've ever smelled in my life.
Lisa Hayden wants to know: do you have a website where you can ship these herbs? The answer is yes. Why don't you tell her all about it?
I do. It's crystalvisions.biz. If you're interested in herbs, though, I don't have all them listed on our website yet. So you just let me know, shoot me an email, what herbs you're looking for, and I can ship them and tell you how much they are and how much you want.
There we go. That's Hayden. Boy, I think everybody's on vacation.
Yeah, it's been slow the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it has. Last week we only
I'm
got
going on
one call.
vacation.
You are? Where
I'm
are you
leaving
going?
tomorrow. I'm going to Winter Island.
Where?
Winter Island.
What's that?
It's in Salem, Mass.
Okay. What's the significance of Winter Island?
Just to go to the beach and bring my grandkids.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Winter Island sounds like Santa Claus is going to be running around. And
Yeah, nope. Just to get away, but not be too far away from home. You know, because of the new grandsons.
I could be Santa Claus running around there, but it's not that kind of place, right?
No.
So I can just go, ho, 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 ho. I'm a ho, ho, ho.
You could.
Welcome to Santa Clausville.
Yeah, you could.
Actually, I live right next to a town called Santa Claus.
Oh,
the town is called Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody's going to look it up. And they're gonna know where you're from, Ms. X.
That's okay. They can know where I'm from.
I'm sure there's other towns called Santa Claus out there. Maybe.
No.
Oh, she's like, no, I already checked.
No.
Well, because like everybody, like there's so many playing fields, there's so many like Jewett cities, like
Mm-hmm.
When your husband gets here, we can call him Mr. X.
There is a also it's called Holiday World. It's an amusement park that everybody goes to there.
Are the Griswolds there every year?
It's really weird. Like they have a whole bunch of like Santa Claus, like, villages and, places you can shop and stuff. Like it's a big deal. And kids write to Santa Claus and they send them to Santa Claus. Yeah. So they get a bunch of letters. Yeah. Yeah. It's like all year round.
I always wanted to know where like when you go to the post office and the kid drops off a letter to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
North Pole.
Yeah.
earth, where does it go?
They actually have a collection bin that the postal carriers put it in, and then they send it to the distribution center, and they,
Santa has a distribution center?
Well, the post
Heck
office.
yeah, Santa has
They-
a distribution center.
He's
and
all
they
pecked out, isn't
take
he?
care of it from there and stuff. Yep.
What's the matter with you?
Elves
You lost
on-
your Christmas spirit?
Got elves on iPads, sitting
Yep.
there in a terminal, going, bring
Well,
it in,
this
bring
one-
it in.
No, they got to do the mail sorting. This one's got to go to the dolls. This one goes to the trucks.
No,
This
there,
one
there
goes
are
to
no
the
more dolls and
iPads.
trucks. They don't care about that. It's Xboxes, PlayStations. That's
Little kids still like dolls.
No, they don't. They like Nintendo Switches because they're easy to be held, and then they can put any damn doll on the thing they want to. It's like, oh look, it's a Barbie, it's a Ken, it's a Nintendo Switch.
My friend Elizabeth still likes her dolls, and so does Quinn, and they're both 5. So the dolls are still, out there.
All right, yeah, they're out there, all right.
Yeah.
Ms. X, do you have any dolls?
No, I hate dolls.
Dolls are
See,
creepy,
there
right?
you go. Yeah.
They're creepy.
I never
Yeah.
even. I had a Miss. I think I still have her Miss Beasley doll. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
From Family Affair.
Yeah. But no, I've never been a fan of dolls. I don't really give a crap about
And
a doll.
Mr. French. Mr. French.
Mr. French.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jody, get your ass over here, you little freak. They didn't talk about that. That was not that.
Oh,
So talking about dolls, even in witchcraft. How about poppets?
poppets. Yep.
You ever use a poppet?
I have.
I bet.
Yep. I have a poppet actually hanging in my back room at the shop right now.
No wonder I always feel like there's some sort of jab going into the back of my knee. Tell us what a poppet does, or what you can do with a poppet.
You could do just pretty much anything. It's the intent. I like to people tell you not to leave your hair around for me because you can use hair that makes a direct connection to an individual because it
Okay.
contains DNA.
Mhm.
So the poppet I have is for protection, but I put people's hair in it to protect the people that are with the shop. So
Mm.
I use it for protection. It's all about the intent, and the doll actually represents the person.
Mhm.
So
All right, we'll throw the phone number out there again. It is scrolling on the bottom of your screen, 860-591-1054. It still says let Tina and Lisa. Wow. Yeah, see, it's what happens when you expect somebody.
yeah.
That's what happens, man.
So-
That's what happens.
Talking about poppets and,
Yeah.
and voodoo dolls and stuff like that, I have to tell you, I went to Mississippi before. My husband does long haul truck driving. No, it wasn't Mississippi. It was actually Louisiana. We went down through Louisiana where they usually do Mardi Gras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a voodoo shop down there that I went in there. It was
Voodoo or hoodoo?
No, it was definitely a voodoo shop. But I wanted to check it out. Curiosity. I walk in and they have, those wooden base things, and then you put a glass globe over it. Usually you put flowers or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Beauty and the Beast had. He had his
Yeah.
rose in.
Mhm.
So they had one of those. Inside of it, they had a poppet, or it was a voodoo doll, and which pretty much the same thing, just different terminology. And it had a lock of blonde hair attached to it, and then it had what looked like a cow heart, and it had some herbs and some other stuff. And I was so curious about it, because it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And it was all sealed up and stuff. It was a protection for someone's child. They were
Okay.
born, and that's what they did for that child. And I was like, this is so weird and
Mhm.
creepy. But yeah. So they can be used in a bunch of different forms or formats and stuff. And then you have those people that sit there and they take the needle and they put the needle in, and they're actually visualizing or manifesting it to happen by put their intention out there that they want to hurt somebody. So
Why would somebody want to do that?
people are cruel. People
Yeah.
are very cruel out there.
They are. I've learned that
Yep.
the last several years. How cruel people are.
That is
And-
really bad.
And a lot of people are self-centered. They're all it's all about them, like for them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like ripping my ears off here. But yeah.
I don't know where everybody went. The last couple of weeks have been like, hey, nobody's
because the weather's nice. People are like,
that is not nice.
But they think it's nice. You got to remember, a lot of people are so cooped up for like over a year.
I will take one more day off when it's 100 degrees out there and 100% humidity.
Trust me, I hear you. My husband's sitting outside right now. He loves that. I'm like, no,
it is really incredibly humid and disgusting.
Yeah. See, now I don't mind dry heat. Dry heat, I'm okay with, but humidity
like
that's what kills me. We were at Melissa's mother's last night for dinner. She was there seeing some relatives that she hadn't seen in a very long time. So we went over and had dinner. We were all sitting outside, and everybody was very nice. I mean, her mother's always very, very nice and kind and all that stuff. But it was hotter than hell, and it wasn't the heat that was getting me. It was the humidity. And the humidity just makes me wheeze, and it's horrible. And then finally around 7:30, I said, I gotta call. I can't even. Albuterol. I forgot it. It was home, so
They didn't have like AC.
No, we were outside. There were too many people to be inside. So yes, they do. But we were outside under a tree, in a like a screen house, and it was still very, very humid.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong; it was great people. It was a nice time, delicious dinner, and everything. But the weather was
well. Gosh, that scares me. I'm supposed to be sitting outside tonight eating dinner.
And tonight's supposed to be the worse than yesterday.
Great.
Yeah. But what's the best way to cool yourself off?
With pina colada.
A pina colada. Speaking of which, Cindy says I spent the evening in the pool to cool off, down to the bone before going to bed since we don't have AC upstairs. When did you have any AC upstairs? Why not? Just put one in your room, like a little small one in your window. A little 10,000.
My neighbor just put out he bought 2 new air conditioners for his house, and he put his old 2 out on the street so anybody could come and grab them.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, that's so cool.
One thing I don't get anymore, like, because I've been away from home for so long, is why, like, things haven't been updated. Like, why doesn't everybody have central AC? Like, what's going on? There's AC
because the amount that they want to charge you to install it is
well, I know, but you think that the owners of the homes would like. I don't understand the infrastructure thing. Like, that's what bothers me.
So, like, when they're building them and stuff, have it put in when
they're building the home. Yeah. So everybody. Oh,
we actually. Good morning. Who's on the line with us on Psychic Tuesday? Hello.
Good morning. I'm looking for the owner.
And that would be me. What can I do for you?
Okay. About the credit card processing, are you the one in charge?
Oh, I am. I am in charge of the credit card processing here.
Okay, good. And I just want to ask you do you have like an available merchant statement there?
Well, I have a friend whose last name is Merchant. That's about it. But I don't know if he has a statement. I can find out.
I'm asking you if in this business, are you receiving a copy of your merchant statement from your current provider?
No. Well, we're into money laundering. We don't do that stuff here. Yeah. It's kind of on the down low, but So who are you calling from?
Okay. I understand, but thank you, and have a nice day.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye now.
That was awesome.
You have a merchant statement? I have a friend named Merchant. I don't know if he has a statement.
That was awesome.
She laughed.
Yeah.
She thought that was
she
funny.
did. Yeah. And then you started talking about money laundering, and she's like, did you hear the change in her voice? She's like,
gotta go now. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I did one call one time. It was really, I thought it was funny, but I don't know if the guy thought it was very funny. He called, he asked for me, and No, not me. You asked for another name.
Yeah.
And I started talking like this. And I said, did you know, Mr. Smith? I need to know. You are calling this residence. And did you know what has happened? And it was the guy from Colorado, actually.
Yeah.
You know, he was from DirecTV doing telemarketing. And he's like, no, I don't know. Did you know that you have called an active homicide investigation? Did you know, Mr. Smith? Tell us. We need to know. Can I speak to your boss? We need to get a statement from you. You guys must have been friends. And it just went on and on and on. So
I've answered the phone City Morgue. They hang up like really quick.
Yeah, but see, I can't do that. Someone actually is calling.
Yeah.
You know, for a reading.
Yeah, like,
know?
And I don't know why nobody is.
It's strange. Last couple of weeks have been a little funky dunky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Daryl from the Healthy Computer says. Have Lisa do a reading on the credit card. We should have done that. Right? Oh, we should have done that. I want somebody to call and tell me that they want to check on my car's extended warranty.
I've been getting the people that call. Is John there? And like, if you say no, you have the wrong number. Well, this is so and so from, I think it's like one of the. I don't want to say it's the police organization because it's someone that's collecting money. They called supposedly that the number showed up as the White House.
You can do that, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's like crazy. They called and it was another time it was Target, I think, showed up on my phone, like all different ones. Mm-hmm. And they ask if John's there. And I'm like, no, there's no John here. And they like, well, this is so-and-so from so-and-so. We're looking for, can you give us money for this, or whatever. And I'm like, so I finally told her, I'm like, each time it's like either a guy, girl, whatever, everybody different. But I'm like, please stop calling here. There's no John here. I'm not interested in sending you money. Stop calling. Mm-hmm. And they still call. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's funny. It shows up at the White House. I'm like, oh, the president wants to talk to me. Call.
Yeah, you can do all those kind of apps.
That's crazy.
Wherever you're from,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
I'm just learning this now.
Those IRS people that call like forever, like your social security number, has been flagged, from the IRS.
You're going straight to jail.
Exactly. We have a warrant for your arrest under, I think they say under your social security number or something like that. And then other times it's under your name, and I'm like, yeah. But I guess everybody could try to make money somehow.
When they call me, I'm not kidding you. They'll go, and can you tell me your first name? I go, yes, Sook.
Sook?
Yeah. And then they asked me what, and I said, eat. What's your name? Sook Eat. You can Sook Eat.
Oh.
Bam!
Yeah. Hey.
Don't try to call me for a good time.
I don't necessarily know if that's a good time or not.
For me, it was fucking. I dropped an F-bomb.
Oh!
In the morning?
He yells at me for saying
in the morning.
I am so sorry. I apologize. That was not meant to. I did not filter myself there.
I've been filtering myself good.
You have been.
Yes.
You have been. You've done very, very well. She'll drop she'll say shit.
I know, I've heard her.
Yeah.
But it just comes right out.
I'll be like, wait a minute. Well, that's usually what happens with shit. But
yeah, you just, unless you're having issues.
I'm very policed on that, so because I have so many meetings in a day that I just don't even go there.
Are we on the same channel here?
No.
How do you filter it out?
Well, it just with my career, I have so many meetings and I have to travel so much and give presentations and all this stuff that I just know better because I don't get a paycheck if I'm up there cussing.
Does it come to that point and then you just
Do you ever get up there and go, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on, I'll be back. I gotta poop."
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if, like, especially if you, like,
I gotta do a doo-doo.
If you're doing a lot of like something stressful's going on and you're talking about it, and then something.
You know what? It was at first, but I've gotten very used to like where my place is. Okay. So I know, like, when I'm thinking about my my job and what I have to get done, I don't think of cuss words. Now, when we get offline here today and I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, yeah. But I've learned to just, I mean, at first, yeah. I mean, I've thrown out a couple of F-bombs and been like, oh,
what did I just do? Yeah.
But when you're talking and like, like I have to talk to like surgeons and neurologists, and there's like a crowd there and you're talking to all of these people, you learn to keep your mouth shut because I won't get a paycheck. I'll be fired and I'll be very sad. But it took me a while because, believe me, the New Englandness has not left me.
I think like, that's what it is. Like us in New England.
Yeah. Our house is like the Aussie house. All of my friends back there say we're going to the Aussie house. Oh, so there you go.
Question up on the board. Is there a way to tell when you first meet someone of their good or bad person / intentions? I struggle with that.
Is there a way to tell? I would say yes,
gut
because
feeling.
we always have that gut feeling. Something usually starts to happen where it doesn't seem right, or sometimes you get like pricklies on in your butt, like this person's just not right or whatever. So you usually got to go with your gut feeling. A lot of people, though, because they are low on themselves, like have low self-esteem or don't think they're worthy of anything else, will attract that negative energy to them.
Absolutely.
So you have to kind of like be peppy and love yourself pretty much, and know that you deserve better.
Yeah, and I think also like mixed with like people don't use their instincts like they used to.
Exactly.
They don't really trust them.
And it's because most people meet people on these things.
Yes. Very true.
What's wrong with meeting someone up in person, then you're having, so this is so deceiving when you meet people on like dating sites or whatever, and you're like video chatting or whatever, because in person, you can feel that energy. You can feel like if your aura is connecting with theirs. So, which is your energy field. So,
I mean, like a caveat to that too is like, I think a good thing is to like understand what red flags are.
Exactly.
You need to go and get a book and read it and understand if a person is throwing up red flags, run. And if you're struggling with that,
the person is just throwing up, if they're
throwing up, you run. No, but if they're, look at these, use your instincts and get a book and read about those red flags, because if those flags come up, just go.
I totally wish my daughter did that, exactly that, because she's seen the red flags before, and then now she's going through the same thing that she's already seen happen.
Because people will take advantage of people.
Yep.
And there are people that do struggle with that. And, unfortunately, people will see it like piranhas. And
because people are such good heart. They want to find the good in everybody, or I can change them, or something like that. So
correct.
I think that's what a lot of it is.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
This is serious. And usually I'm goofing off, but I've been having like, I can see like flashes of an orb once in a while off the corner of my left eye.
Okay.
Does that mean anything?
It's an energy that's around you.
Oh, okay.
Or you could have like some sort of retinopathy or something like that.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
The wall of your retina is coming down. Huh? I'm just playing with you.
Your eye's going to pop out next.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't think I've had I've had a few life experiences that has made that happen. So things I won't go on the air about.
So here's something for you, Lisa, because I'm trying to analyze what's going on.
Okay.
So I had a dream that a very abusive ex-boyfriend came to me in this dream.
Okay.
He's been gone for like 3 years now. Came to me in the dream, and he had on a baseball cap, and he walked up to me, and he wanted me to know that he loved me. And beyond,
Oh, you told me this
yeah,
story. Yeah,
and beyond him, I saw my uncle. Now my uncle adopted my little sister because my dad could not do it. So I saw him standing there. In the background, it's almost as if I'm like, okay, so did he talk my uncle into bringing him to me? Like what was all of that?
Your uncle, I get, is more like the protector of you in general. So the ex-boyfriend that was abusive towards you had to make peace with you. Okay. So I'm a firm believer that he would not get, and it's not just you he has to make peace with, he has to make peace of, through a lot of other people. The fact that your uncle was there was to make sure that you were protected, and he did what he needed to do.
Okay. I found that to be so
odd. It was like your uncle's like being your gatekeeper, and like, okay, if this spirit wants to talk to her for whatever reason, I'm going to be right here so nothing goes wrong.
The unfortunate part is when he told me that he loved me. Maybe it's like a lesson, that he's learning.
Yep.
But I felt
maybe he didn't know how to show it.
You felt nothing, right?
I felt exactly.
Yeah.
I felt absolutely nothing
because it wasn't for your healing process.
It was for his. Yeah. I was like, I felt like nothing.
But your uncle's not going to let someone cross that.
So that's
threshold.
why he was there.
Yep.
Okay. Because I was like, did you allow this to, like, what's going on?
So yeah, he pretty much allowed your abusive ex to step forward and say his piece.
Okay.
But he was right there and saying, that's all you're doing. And then it gets cut off.
And it was cut off after that.
Because that's all he was allowed to do.
It was cut off.
Done.
It was weird. He came in a baseball cap. I'm almost like, was he like kind of like hiding himself? Because he wasn't a baseball cap sort of a person.
I would get that like trying to be cloaked from other people that are in your auric field. So other people didn't recognize him like visually.
I'm thinking that they're not going to have fist fights over there.
No, I think it's a little bit differently.
I'm opaque. It'll go right through me.
No, it's not like physical.
It's like isn't it energy?
It's energy wise, and like so her uncle could have actually like just manifest, like if it was for like not for his healing and he was coming to hurt her uncle could have stepped right in the middle and made that whole dissipate and go away. Then he would have not been able to heal for himself.
Got it.
So
Hayden remarking about my little orbs off the corner of my left eye said, I get that too. She said, I was told I have fairies around me. Maybe Lisa can verify.
Oh, see, that almost came out of mine. I don't like fairies. But a fairy is actually it is a form of energy. So if she's been told that, like, it is a form of energy. I don't know if I'm gonna
like this.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
we all have spirits, energies around us. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in fairies, or do you just not like them?
No, I believe in fairies because they mess with my altar.
They're little bitches, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
They're devious little creatures.
Yeah, they're not the nice, sweet little
they're not
Tinkerbell that you think
they're
that they're portrayed to be.
Yeah,
they bite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like fairies. You like fairies?
I've never really thought about it.
Yeah,
I don't really give fairies a second thought.
Yeah, they're.
We're talking about the flying around fairies. That's what we're talking about, Ms. X.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never given them. I mean, it's never been anything like in my scope in my life.
So. Oh, and if anybody's offended by that joke, get over it. It's a freaking joke, by the way.
What's a joke?
What we were just talking about. The innuendo.
She didn't.
It's a fairy. Like, what do you
X
mean?
Didn't get the joke.
Miss X did not get it. My God, she didn't even get the joke.
Do you think I was born in yesterday's mail?
Well, I think that just kind of proved it.
I don't. I like.
Oh.
I told you I've gotten really good at ignoring stuff.
But have you ever, like, or example, you put your keys down here and then you come back and they're gone?
You think that's a little fairy doing
Oh,
it?
yeah. Most definitely. They're like little, as he said,
Little bit
yep,
bitches.
exactly.
Little bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tricksters. So
You know, you should come on the night show, you know, because you could let it all hang out. But you don't.
could.
But you don't.
I told you I would.
I've been asking you for a month. You always have
every
another
time
excuse.
you ask me to do it, it's like we have a class going
Every week.
on
Every week.
every
week I ask
Tuesday,
her.
right?
Every week.
Thursday.
And you didn't tell me about Thursday. You just told me about Tuesday.
No, I told you last week. We're doing it only on Thursdays now. I said Thursday.
I can show you the message where you said you're coming on tonight, and it was a Tuesday. It was last Tuesday.
Lies. All lies.
I'm gonna show you.
You are. You are.
I am gonna show you.
No,
I think you've been taking too much valerian root.
Yeah, she's been listening to the fairies way too much.
Nope, I'm gonna show you.
Way.
So
too
when
much.
was June 22nd?
Don't know.
Last week.
So was it last Tuesday?
It was, today's the 29th.
So yeah. So I was asking her about Thursday.
And you said, well, I said next week would be better, possibly Friday or Thursday night.
No. We can't just do a
See?
random night. Has to be the night where people expect us to be there.
All right, but you
Yeah.
were expecting on Tuesday.
It lies. All lies.
I'm sure you just don't
All
know.
lies.
Yeah.
That's it.
So it was on a Tuesday.
Mm.
Yeah, I can do Thursday nights. I can do Tuesday nights after tonight too. So if it's Thursday night and you
Thursday night, yeah.
So-
This Thursday that we have a CIA guy on.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you have a keyboard in here?
Well, this Thursday I will
Yeah.
be
Oh, like
at
playing?
Winter Island.
oh no.
This Thursday I'll be at Winter Island.
Oh, they said Fantasy Island. Hey boss.
But
bringing
I
that
can do
show
next
back, you know.
Thursday. So what do? You make it so it's like adult only, so
Yeah, pretty well.
you know the stuff can come out if that needs to come
Mhm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
So I don't
it's
have to
internet
sugar.
only.
I don't have to sugarcoat
No,
anything.
No,
Mm-mm.
not at all. Just kind of let her
No,
rip.
you can roll
Oh.
around on the floor and spit pea soup out of your mouth if you want.
Yeah.
We'll watch.
And welcome Linda Blair.
There you go.
I think it'd be kind of cool, like to open up my my room so everybody can see like the orbs
Mhm.
flying around everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
So
that would be awesome.
yeah, because I got tons of. You've seen it. I've had
As long as you don't
tons,
put on your mask and come
No,
out and go,
no.
I am the god of hellfire.
but I do have tons
Start
of activity.
foaming at the
in-
mouth.
right?
Rawr.
I do have
Yikes.
tons of activity at my house. So when I open up the floodgates, so to
Aw.
speak.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. No activity this week. Wow, kind of strange, kind of weird.
Everybody's out doing vacation stuff.
Yeah,
It's fun.
where are our folks from Sri Lanka? They haven't been around.
I can tell you there was
Oh.
a lot of people out there when I was driving.
Yeah,
it was
people are
insane, and people are fine with not even doing the speed limit because
Yeah,
the
they're fine.
highways are so congested.
Yep.
So everybody's like, you know,
and people are fine not paying attention, cutting out in front of you too, right?
Yeah.
well, when I got here, it all changed.
All right, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. We will see you tomorrow morning once again. Wednesday morning, Paul Ash will be here, and who knows if Ms. X will be here or not. We don't even know anymore. People just show up at random from different states. What the hell? All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a good day.